What's going on, homies? It's your boy Pyro. This is my step-by-step guide on how to create the best class in Call of Duty Warzone. Before we get started, I'm gonna remind everyone to like and subscribe. Your support helps out tremendously. And go follow me on Twitter. I post content daily. Now without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright homies, so the first category of weapons that I'm gonna show you guys how to edit and create are gonna be the ARs. So we're gonna start with the Kilo. You can build the Kilo, the AMAX, and the Growl all the same way. These are the meta ARs you can build. You can also use it for the M13. These are very good ARs for Warzone if you don't prefer sniping. I'm going to start with the Kilo. What I put on the Kilo, you can apply to any one of these weapons that I just named, okay? For the Kilo, you're going to start with the muzzle. You're going to put on the monolithic suppressor. The monolithic suppressor is better than the regular suppressor because it gives you extra damage range as well as sound suppression, which is very good, very good. For the barrel, we're going to put on the Prowler, not the SLCOM, the Prowler, just for the extra damage range and recoil control. We're also going to use the holographic sight, personal preference for anybody who wants to use the sight on their weapon. I use the holographic sight. I suggest everybody try it. It does me justice. I think it's going to do you justice. It just takes some getting used to. Do not put on a stock on your Kilo or any other AR. The stock limits the potential you could have with anything else. For the underbarrel, we're going to put on the Commando foregrip, not the Ranger foregrip or the Merc. These other foregrips just limit what you can do with the weapon. Yes, the Ranger foregrip does show insane accuracy and recoil control as well as damage, but it's a lie. It's a lie. It makes or breaks the weapon. This key attachment right here is what makes or breaks most of your AR classes. The Commando foregrip is better overall. You'll see in the clip right here that it just outperforms the Ranger foregrip. The Ranger foregrip adds actually recoil, while the Commander foregrip limits and gets it to as minimal recoil as possible. For ammunition, I use 60 round magazine. It's personal preference, 50, 60. If you don't want to use a magazine at all, if you're playing duos or solo, I will put on a stipple grip tape for the aim down sight speed, or I will put on side of hand. It's up to you how you want to build your AR. It's very situational, but that's just the gist of how to build any AR class that you want in Modern Warfare Warzone. Okay, so for the next category of weapons, we're going to do SMGs. A very popular SMG period in Warzone, Call of Duty in general, is going to be the MP5. The MP5 is very good if you have the Flood variant, which a lot of people already have. Very, very, very good. I'm going to put on the subsonic integral suppressor. It is very good. I also want to use the tac laser for the ADS speed. I use side of hand, and for my grip tape, I use the stipple grip tape. I do not use the foregrip. This is a very good and aggressive SMG class. I recommend anybody use it for their MP5. Side of hand is really good for those clutch situations where you're taking on a whole entire team and you need to get that quick reload in. 45 round mag is also really good for when you're facing a huge team. If you're not facing a huge team or you're playing just duos, just take that off and then you can slap on a Commando foregrip. SMGs are very situational. They are very highly customizable. You don't even have to put on the integral suppressor. You can use the monolithic suppressor instead. It's completely up to you. I just like to use the subsonic because it doesn't put a skull above the enemy's head. That's why I prefer to use the subsonic. It is completely up to you. Another really popular SMG right now is the MAC-10. That's all you need. Just that. Build it, slap whatever you want on it. It's broken, it's completely busted. It's gonna be busted for a very long time, very meta. Build it however you want to. Doesn't matter. You don't even need a guide on that. Shotguns have been nerfed to the ground. Skip. LMGs. We're gonna do the Bruin. The Bruin is very, very busted, and it's highly underrated right now in the season. Monolithic suppressor. You want to use the Summit barrel, a 60 round magazine, so you can get the extra mobility. Slap on a VLK optic. This is personal preference. VLK optic for me is very, very good, and Commando foregrip. The reason why I use the VLK optic is so I can get the extra accuracy the way the scope works. And you already know what the Commando foregrip does. I already showed you. earlier with the regular ARs. For the tactical rifles, the DMR-14 and the Type 63 are completely busted right now in Warzone. The DMR-14, literally all you need to do, slap on your agency suppressor. I don't have that unlocked yet, but slap on an agency suppressor. Slap on you a match grade barrel. For now, I use the silencer. You want to slap on the axle arms 3 times. Super good. I love the fucking sight. I really love that fucking sight. For the barrel, I like to use the wire stock just for the extra sprint to fire time. And for my last attachment, you can use 30 round mags. You can get the extra magazine size. You can use a grip for the recoil control. Take off that. It's really up to you. I like to use the front grip instead of the 30 round mag, just so I can get extra recoil control. It likes to jump a lot. It's one of those. For my favorite type of weapons, the Marksman Rifles, the only 2 Marksman Rifles you really need to keep in mind are going to be the Kar98K and the SPR. Those are the only ones that are in the conversation. For the Kar98K, super easy to build. Slap on a sniper scope, slap on you aim down sight speed, get you some more aim down sight speed. You can get you the monolithic suppressor, and you can get you the tac laser. If you want to be able to crack enemies when you hit the body, slap on the 27-inch, take off the tac laser. It's still going to be good ADS speed. The Kar98K super busted. You want to know how to build the SPR? SPR is literally as customizable as you want it to be. You can literally just slap on you the mono. You're always going to have the mono in every Warzone class. You're always going to have the mono. You can use the Zero Twist. You can use the SPR-26. I'm going to use the SPR-26. Tac laser, come on, you already know. We're going to throw on the variable zoom. If you don't use the variable zoom, you can use the Solo Zero. Sometimes I like to use the LZR SPR Overseer, but I'm not going to use that. 10 round mag. You don't use a 10 round mag, it's okay. Use the feather rechamber for rechamber speed for bolt assembly. You don't want to use that, then use the it's just so much to do. It's so much to do. The Virtuoso Pro is so much to do. The Ultimate, it's just literally whatever. The Blitz doesn't matter. You can build it however you want. It's gonna be fantastic in Warzone. Sniper rifles, you don't gotta worry about them. If you do want to worry about the sniper rifles though, the AX50, super freaking amazing. You want to slap on, just aim down sight speed, doesn't matter for the AX50. Aim down sight speed, all of it. Every attachment, aim down sight speed. Doesn't matter. Nothing else. That's how you build your AX50. That's how you build it. HDR, there's only 3 attachments that you put on the HDR that can make it faster, which is going to be the stock. It's going to be the tac laser, optic. Those are the only attachments that are going to make it faster. And you don't want to use the optic. You want to keep that regular. So you're going to slap on a monolithic suppressor, and that's it. You just need 3 attachments on your HDR. You can add an extra, a larger barrel. You don't need to. HDR is very powerful. It's hard. Hits it like a truck. Cracks armor instantly. For the secondary, which is the only secondary that you're going to need to use, period, in Warzone, which is the Dynamite Burst Pistol. This thing's insane. It's a god amongst secondary. Really, that's all you need to build it. But I'm going to show you. I have all the attachments. It's goddamn amazing. Slap on the agency suppressor. Slap on the reinforced heavy. Dual wield. 30 round salvo. Get you some hip fire accuracy. That's all you need. Easy. It's easy. Burst. Dead every time. Doesn't matter. With that being said, that's all I got for you guys. That was my guide on how to create the best classes in Warzone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to watch me live on Twitch and YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And in the comment section, what are your best class setups for Warzone? Comment down below. I'm interested. It's been your boy Pyro. Out.